We need to be put in check.
Tony, the safest hands are still our own.
I'm doing what has to be done to stop something worse.
There are a lot of superhero movies these days. We got Batman v Superman, and then we got...
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yep.
I mean, the market may seem like it's getting like richly saturated by all these movies. What is it about Civil War that sets it apart, in your opinion?
I mean, the thing about Marvel is they're continuously surprising their fans, and they're constantly changing the recipe, but somehow the recipe just gets better and better. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the key. And, you know, the powers that be really know what they're doing. It's a phenomenal film. I remember reading the script thinking, oh my God, how are they gonna pull this off? It's so many people. It almost feels, I mean, I can't keep up with it. You're like reading it like I don't get it. But then you see it, and they've somehow, I mean, it's fluid, it's funny, it's dramatic, it's everything that it's everything that you could possibly want in a movie. So they just know how to pull it off.
It is a superhero explosion, isn't it?
It's a superhero explosion. That is exactly what it is.
Well, the audience has a few surprises in store, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, now that you've been in Civil War, what are your hopes for being part of the Avengers? Because we're coming up with two new movies in a couple of years now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it would be amazing to be a part of those films. I feel like we've just scratched the surface of Sharon. We've just introduced her as Sharon Carter in this film. So we'll see, you know? We'll see how it goes, but...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, Sharon Carter, she doesn't really have any superhero powers per se, but she's a badass agent.
Yeah.
So, but let's entertain the idea that you had superpowers. What would be your preferred choice?
I mean, I'd love to fly. I mean, that would be the ultimate to me, just because it looks fun. Like, I feel like it's pretty safe in terms of, I don't know, it's just, that would be my choice, I guess.
So for the audience that's going to see this movie in the cinema, what should they expect?
Just to have an incredible time. It's so much fun. Even knowing, you know, what's going to happen, I was completely and fully engaged the two times that I've watched it at this point. You know, and each time you find something different, you learn something different. It's just, there is a lot going on, but it's so perfectly kind of put together that it all makes sense, and it's just a really good time.
How long are you gonna play both sides?
Do you really want to punch your way out of this?
You chose the wrong side.
Keep telling yourself that.